Gotta refresh that. And 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. Okay, I just need to hear it again on the stream. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we came up here to Mr. Pokemon's house to see what he discovered and sent Professor Elm an email about, and it was an egg. And so he gave it to me, and Professor Oak gave me a Pokedex, and also somebody stole something from the lab, stole a Totodile. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why do I have to reset this every fucking time? Holy fucking shit. I guess I'm on a stream so I can still talk while I got the stuff going. I'm watching Sidemen, well, just a extended cut of a purple team thing. Sorry, Sidemen 20,000 versus $200 holiday purple team extended cut something. I don't know. I don't know why they use dollars if they're English, but it's because the world is run by the United States of America and no one realizes it, and they had to infect the world with all their shit. And because YouTube is American and people have to pander to Americans to survive in this world. That's basically all the internet is now, just people pandering to Americans. I hit play on the video that I'm watching, but I want to hit play on the stream. Okay, well, I couldn't hear what I said then. I was too late. Whatever, I'll just go through this. Is there someone watching? Because there's no one saying anything, commenting, chatting. It says 2, but it's probably lying. I'll put this over here. There. Explotaro evolved. It didn't evolve, he grew to level 8. Maybe I don't want the D-pad for this game, or the analog stick for this game. It's just easier without it, so I didn't even need to change that. Oh well. It took a few seconds for me to fix it, so it's not really a bother to people watching the video or watching the stream. And now it's just one viewer, which is me. Of course. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume back up a little bit. There. Hopefully that'll be alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, the stream is gonna throw me off. Do 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 do. I can't even hear the fucking sound, so. Do 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 do. Like I'm wearing headphones and my mic is right here, so I don't have the headset on. It's kind of uncomfortable having the whole thing on. I feel like there's a hat on or like a helmet on my head. Fucking helmet on my head. Oh god, I went right to the mic. I really hope it's not making too much crazy noise. Yeah, I guess if I had one of those like studio boom mic things or like a thing on a desktop, which I can't do. I can't just screw a mic into a fucking table. If I had that, then it would be better. But, I mean, some people have a headset, don't they? Or does, like, Zerka just wear a headset, even though he's speaking into a different mic? I'm pretty sure in all the fucking Sidemen videos, the more Sidemen videos, when they're just there, when they're reacting, or yeah, that's Sidemen Reacts, but, he has a headset on, so, I don't know. Maybe it's just better than this Nintendo Switch Turtle Beach mic. Whatever, I'll just keep the mic. headset off my head. You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Kids don't talk like that. I too have a good Pokemon. Maybe in Japan, where they're probably more civilized. Which is fun, because saying civilized reminds me of Star Wars, and it's basically a samurai movie in space, but also it's a few things. Like, it's like a samurai movie, so that means that the Empire's like the Japanese Empire, but then it's also the Roman Empire, sort of? No? Maybe not. It's definitely an analog for, or metaphor, an analog. You're okay. You're doing okay for someone weak, or whatever he said. Fucking dick. It's definitely an analog for Nazis, or the Empire is. So, I don't know about the Roman Empire. I think it's just the Roman Empire because it's just connected through them. Or maybe I'm thinking too much of Skyrim. Because with Skyrim, it's also a few things. It's sort of like maybe like the American Revolution, but it's also like Romans, like with the Roman Empire and people trying to get away from the Roman Empire. But it's also like World War II, but not at the same time. Are you happy you won? Are you happy you won? Well, because, like, obviously, Stormcloak. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Okay. Dick. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. Yes, I did, Oscar. I'm going to call him Oscar. And not Silver. Actually, no. If I'm called Gold, then I have to call him Silver. Yeah. Oscar is the name. I think it's in Pokemon Silver. It's probably in both. In Pokemon Gold, it's one of the or HeartGold. One of the names that you can that are suggested for yourself. So it would be just in Silver then. Yeah, because it's not like you name the rival at the beginning, like in the original games and their remakes, all their remakes. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, the volume's fine, the sound's fine, my mic's fine, it sounds great. Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. The scene of the crime? Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Oh yeah, you're a fucking fantastic cop. I mean, to be honest, the person who did it is also the same age as Gold, so... Hold on a second, he has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. For a very long time, he's just been standing there. You could put the game down for weeks and he'd just be standing there. What? You battled a boy like that? Battled? Why did I say it like that? Battled? Hey, I'm Peter Griffin. I battled a guy. That fucking voice sounds terrible. The fucking select button is throwing me off, man. But I can't toggle the controls on once I toggle them off. Or at least I don't know how to. I turned them off. I set it to have the controls go away when you connect a controller, but the menu's gone. Like, the menu goes away. The stuff at the bottom there goes away. So how am I supposed to save state if I need to save state? Or how am I supposed to exit the game? I guess, or what if I need to go into, not the exit the game, because if I can save it through just the game and then I can just exit it normally, I can just close the app. But How do I... What if I need settings? Just because I'm using a controller doesn't mean I don't need to do anything with any of the settings. Okay, okay. Gotta get that away from my fucking mouth more. He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Yes, I did. Well, I mean, wait. Would gold be on the trainer card? Can you put anything you want on your trainer card, or does it have to be your fucking legal name? Like, these are the questions. Yeah, okay, so Oscar is like a suggested name that you can name yourself in Pokemon Silver? So then I just associate it with Silver. It might also be in Soul Silver. Like, it might be on the same line as Ethan or whatever. It just seemed the most appropriate. But Oscar is not exactly a Japanese name, but neither is Ethan. So, but neither are gold and silver, because those are English words. I mean, I guess they'd be something else in Wait, is Hibiki Japanese for gold? Or is that just his name? Because Hibiki is gold's, or Ethan's Japanese name, and Sakaki is Silver's Japanese name. So, I mean, red and blue are just red and blue, or red and green, actually. And oak is Okidu. Okidu or Okido. And it's not green. It's not green. I mean, they could just say green. They would say it like that as well. Green. Okido. I'm not making fun of anyone. I fucking love Japan. The accent is necessary in order for me to sound right. If I just said Okido, it would sound like Okidoke. Like Okidoki. Like Silver. Oh, his real name is Oscar, but he goes by Silver. I see. So Silver was his name? Sort of, yeah. Thanks for helping my investigation. You're welcome, detective. Fucking Sherlock Holmes and Batman trained this man. Oh wait, no. He's a bad detective. Not Captain Obvious. My next assignment is to search for this red-haired individual, and yet you never appear in the game ever again. Spoilers. There's no big plot where the cop keeps on investigating the red-haired boy. That would actually kind of make the game a little more interesting. You just, like, this detective is always, like, Looker? Like, oh my god, what if he's Looker? No, he can't be Looker because this game takes place around the same... Ooh, I don't know. He becomes a detective after he solves Team Rocket, and then he becomes Looker, but that's not canon because he doesn't appear in the game again. It would actually be interesting if they just had him follow you, like after every rival battle, the cop shows up late and he's like, oh fuck, but he doesn't say fuck because it's rated E for everyone. But you know what I mean. That's the vibe that he would give off, like, oh fuck. And he's always late to catching Silver. That would be funny. Or he's just always there, and you like there's cutscenes of him confronting Silver. Either or, that would be nice. Why is there less things on my stream manager? Oh, whatever. I don't know why the screeching sound is gone and why it's... Oh my god, it's only fucking... The fucking mic's only loud when I'm on fucking 60% volume on my computer. Okay, turn the fucking mic up a little bit. Not that much, though. Hopefully that'll be better. It's still ridiculous that I have to go past the too high mark in order for my mic to actually be hearable. Sorry, I'm sorry that I'm just waiting for myself to speak on the stream. I need to hear it. I need to constantly monitor it. It's maybe shitty for a Let's Play, but at least I'm not just sitting here in silence. Well, I guess that is me sitting here in silence, but I'm not just playing the game and saying nothing. I'm doing something. I'm doing something for a reason. Like, I'm doing that for a reason. Gold, I'm glad they understand you were innocent. I feel it feels weird reading things without contractions. See you later. Smell you later. Right? Gold, this is terrible. He's a nerd, so he has to have a fucking weird nasally voice. He's a geek. He's a science geek. He's not a nerd, he's a geek. I don't know. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Gold handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. I love that. It's like that line just fascinates me, because in the original Gold and Silver and Crystal, obviously there had never been Pokemon eggs before that. Like, before this game came out, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal existed, and then after that, there were games with, well, these games came out after Platinum. Right? No. Yeah. Yeah, because Emerald came out after Leaf Green, Fire Red, so it's the opposite for this and Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. So everyone already knew about eggs. It was just Pokemon eggs. But in the original games, in the original versions of these games, there had never been a Pokemon egg. So Professor Elm was like, "What? A Pokemon egg?" Like, it had never been talked about. Besides the show having Togepi very early on. So it probably wasn't that much of a surprise. I don't know what the timeline on that was. But he says still it's just an egg because, well, as far as Gen 3 and 4 is concerned, there's just always been eggs. There was eggs in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. There eventually was an egg daycare center in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It was just the post-game. Or was it the post-game, or was it the Sevi Islands areas? No, it was the later Sevi Islands. So after the post-game. Or after the game. So the post-game. Fucking hell. But then, yeah, and then Diamond, Pearl, Platinum had eggs, and so in this game, it's just an egg. And in this timeline, or in this universe, it's just an egg. So obviously, so there you go. If in the old games, if the egg was surprising and new, and this game is just an egg, but it could be something we've never seen, that can kind of, that kind of logic can explain how this can still be 1999, even though there's laptops and Wi-Fi and, like, just because the technology doesn't match our real world doesn't mean it's not 1999. It's a fictional world, so this game can still take place in 1999. It's not said, like, never said, but there are some things that make it like it's not the distant future, like the old man in the Pewter Museum who was around he watched the moon landing, meaning those games can't take place. It can't be that far after that, which means they're probably 1999 or 1996, the originals. But as for Lieutenant Surge, that confuses me. Because, well, for one thing, he's still called an American in Let's Go, isn't he? Or maybe they changed that. Is he supposed to be, like, what war did Lieutenant Surge take place in? Like, if it was 1996, it could, like, the wars before that, like what, the Korean War and Vietnam? But that has nothing to do with Japan. Other Asian countries, like, maybe World War II, but 1940s to the 90s, he'd be way older. Like, right? Like, even if he was 18... Well, no, he would have to have been 18 or a little younger and lying about his age in 1939. Actually, no, when did the Americans go in? I don't know. But even if he was like, say he was like 20 in 1945, he'd be 40 in 1965. And he'd be 60 in 1995. And Lieutenant Surge doesn't look 61 years old, so he's clearly like in his 30s or 40s or older, just like not that old. So there could have been a different war, a fictional war. There could have been another war. Like, it's obviously a world that has had Pokemon for thousands of years, so the timeline isn't exactly the same as ours, and also the countries aren't what we have. They did call him an American, though, but that's probably been retconned at this point, considering they used part of the United States for Unova. But also Ore, which is questionably canon, is based on Phoenix, Arizona. So maybe Unova still exists within the United States of America, or America. Like, maybe Unovan people are still American? Like, I don't know. This egg may be something. I'm gonna read it again. This egg may be something. Something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. What the hell? Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? Gold, is that true? That's incredible. So how does Professor Birch have them? Like, did Oak give Professor Birch one? Birch never says it's his invention, right? He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Gold, I knew you were a little different. Thanks. I knew you were a little different, okay. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you. I have one. So why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. Becoming a champion is not at all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Gold. Challenging the gyms scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Okay. I will talk to my mother. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks alright. I mean, to tell you the truth, it doesn't look amazing. Like, oh, there's an open world and you can challenge the gyms in any order. How about not having to take the gym challenge at all? Like, I guess that's still having no story. But, okay. I like going through a set story, but I also like open world games. I like Elder Scrolls games, but those actually have good main stories. But at the same time, I don't like a game where the world is at stake, but you're just chopping wood on some farm or picking up cabbages. Like, there's dragons coming back and killing people, but you're just farming cabbages for septums. Like, that's a weird thing. I mean, I guess not everyone just farms cabbages, but you could just go around to different farms and harvest their crops and get gold for it. Like, you could never touch the main story besides when you have to. Like you could just go right to Winterhold and become a mage, or you can go right to fucking Fucking I don't know where the Thieves Guild is. Forgettable. So you're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. In a long journey, money is important. Do you want me to save your money for you? Yes, mother. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful, Pokémon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Now go on. Anything? Can I become the new leader of Team Rocket and take over the entire world? There you are! I gotta just make my voice slightly higher. Or I just make my voice a little high to mimic a woman's voice or a girl's voice. Gold, you can catch wild Pokémon with Pokéballs. Thanks. I gotta not breathe directly into the mic. Just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? I'll try again. Come this way. Okay. Yeah, so... yeah, it's an open world game, and it seems like... yeah, you can defeat the gym in any order, and you don't have to be held down by the story. Which, okay. Again, I like those games. I like a game where you can just do whatever you want. But also, if there's, like, no story, what's the point? Like, Breath of the Wild barely had a story. Barely had a plot. A lot of the plot elements are in flashbacks and it's a video. Like, I want to play the story, not watch the story. If I wanted to watch a story, I'd watch a fucking movie or a show. Like, it just seems like a lot of people are so offended or just outraged by dialogue, cutscenes, and any form of a plot. If they have to think, then it's bad. If they have to actually pay attention to something, then it's bad. Or if they have to wait a while. Like, I'm impatient, but I don't care about waiting for a cutscene. See? Just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did, or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. Good luck. Like, yeah. Like, a game has a cutscene in it, or a lot of dialogue, and they're like, oh, no. Like, then play Pac-Man. Play Pong. Play like a fucking sports game. Like, don't play a game that has a story in it. Like, instead of demanding that everything changes and is dumbed down into an open field where you run around and do nothing, play a different game. Like, just because you're a fan of it does not mean it belongs to you. People seem to think their fandoms belong to them. It belongs to the person who owns the IP. Or the person who created it, really. Like, I do like Legends Arceus, because it actually has more of a story, and it's not garbage. Well, I don't hate Breath of the Wild. I started it with a new character, with on Jason's account, so I could get a bow and arrow, and I got some weapons faster than I did on my own account. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was just trying to get to where I was supposed to where I was supposed to be going when I was actually playing it by myself, but when I was playing it as Jason, one thing, you can't name, it's the only Legend of Zelda game where you can't name your character, and yet it's an open world pseudo RPG. Open world action adventure game with RPG elements. Yeah, whereas Legends Arceus is an RPG with action adventure elements. The difference there is, like, Legends Arceus feels more like Oblivion or Skyrim to me than, or Fallout, than, well, Zelda kind of feels like Fallout because it's the apocalypse, but basically if you took Fallout and the Elder Scrolls and you combined them and then took a bunch of things away, to dumb it down for a mainstream audience, you get Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, Skyrim is already dumbed down. And apparently, so is Oblivion. Which I have played Morrowind, so it kind of is, but I really like Oblivion. I really like the mage, okay, I'm gonna go on a tangent about it. Skyrim has terrible classes. Like, the Thieves Guild are a bunch of thugs that steal for themselves and work for a corrupted official. The mages are barely there. There's barely anything to do with magic. The Winterhold quest is so fucking just straightforward and short. The companions are just like, it's like the poor man's version of what we had in Oblivion, with the mages call it, or the mages guild thing, with like the different mages guilds in every town and going on crazy adventures, and the missions were actually exciting. Well, from what I played and what I've seen in Let's Plays. The thieves were more like Robin Hood, where they steal from the rich and give to the poor. They're not just thugs who want to steal for themselves. And the Fighters Guild, again, it's more than just... It's just a little more to do. There's a lot more quests and stuff. See, that I like. But just a bunch of puzzles and fetch quests and collectibles, I don't like that. Like, don't ruin Zelda with your collectible obsession. Just play fucking Mario or Banjo-Kazooie. See you. Like, I want to play... Okay, at this point, I'm 25. I'm not a kid anymore. I want to play Pokemon as an adult. And I want to play The Legend of Zelda as not Link. Like, the only game where I want to name him something else, I can't. That's weird. Like, all the other games, I call him Link because he's Link. But if you can change his clothes and change his weapons and I don't know if you can change his hair, but if there's a slight amount of customization, you should be able to name him. But what I think is like, this is never gonna happen, but like an adult themed, not a sexual, but mature rated Zelda game, like The Elder Scrolls, where it's like a brutal version of Hyrule, where there's things in the wild that you have to fight, and there's thieves, and I can be a sneak thief archer, and I don't have to be a blonde-haired, blue-eyed fairy boy, or whatever. Or, like, let you play as Linkle. Like, only so that I can make Olivia my female mage character in my trio, the Golden Trio. Oh, shoot. Hit the button that does that. Well, I could literally just do that and then also play on the small screen. So even if I do that, I can still see where I'm going, but it's not ideal for you guys. For you guys and gals and everything in between. Oh yeah, it's Pride Month, isn't it? Yeah. I love when large corporations exploit people's sexualities to make a good buck. Make a quick buck. Like Skittles and Pizza and Marvel and DC Comics, where instead of having well-developed, well-written, multi-dimensional characters that are gay or lesbian or gay man, a gay woman, bisexual, whatever, they have completely one-dimensional characters whose only thing is that they're gay. And when there's characters that are shoved into the comics that, instead of earning their place as a certain hero, whether it's taking a mantle or themselves, they are just a hero. Like, there's no build-up. They just shove a character in and are like, oh look, it's a gay character. Pay me money now. They don't actually flesh them out and make them a normal human being. Because a lot of the people that leech onto that just don't seem to want gay characters to actually have a personality. They just want them to be gay. Which makes no sense, because being gay is not a personality, it's a sexuality. I believe I already said that. Not in this stream, but in the previous one. Or when I scrapped my episode yesterday. It's been 35 minutes. I haven't really done much, but I guess I've done a lot. I've also been talking and stuff. Let's keep going for a while. And then I'll stop the stream. Yes, I would like to rest my Pokemon. Yeah, so like Scarlet and Violet. For one thing, it's like oranges and grapes are the symbols, but Scarlet is red. Like, Scarlet is not an orange, it's a red. Maybe it's like an orangey red or something, but it's definitely red. Like, the Scarlet Speedster, the Flash, he's red. Like, oh, and also not even just DC, but the Scarlet Witch, she's in red. It's not orange. I guess Japan doesn't care about the Flash, or that's kind of funny that the Flash is the DC character that's called Scarlet something, although it's not his normal name, but it's his nickname because Wanda's brother is a speedster. And there was a comic book that came out after Crisis on Infinite Earths when Barry Allen sacrificed himself and died. And originally he did die. They retconned it so that he was just trapped in the Speed Force, but the Speed Force didn't even exist back then until Wally West's run. The Flash was just a guy that ran fast. But he got powers from chemicals, unlike Jay Garrick, who was just a guy who ran fast. Well, I think he has superpowers, but he was just like he had super speed. Like it wasn't caused by anything. It wasn't this. Oh, why do I keep on exiting these fucking things? Wait, were there? I have Pokeballs. What am I doing? I want to catch them all. I gotta catch them all. Yeah, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Yeah, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, and Explotaro, who is on like level 3 or level 9. I'm stupid. After Crisis on Infinite Earths, there was a Marvel comic where a speedster called Buried Alien appeared out of nowhere, raced all of Marvel's speedsters, won, and then left. Maybe that was after the whole Speed Force thing. Because that would have been before it was retconned. If it was right after, if it was like not that long after Crisis. Because I'm pretty sure the Speed Force didn't exist for a while. I mean, Wally's run didn't really happen until a while after 1986, right? Yeah, so Barry Allen basically went to the... I don't know how he traveled through a whole other multiverse. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, battle. Let's battle. Oh god, I should have fucking caught more Pokemon. Now my fucking Cyndaquil is gonna be overpowered. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so after he didn't die, Barry went to... he ended up in the Marvel Universe and beat all their speedsters in a race and then left. Maybe that was like directly before he returned. Oh, I'm out of Pokemon that can fight. Yes, you are. But yeah, open world games, like, I still want a story. I still want to have to follow a story. So if it's, oh, you can defeat any gym in any order, you can go wherever you want without being tied down with a story, which is what the case is with Scarlet and Violet, that means there's going to be not much of a plot. Or there will be, considering Arceus had a better story than Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's story was like, oh, Ganon's at the castle, go defeat him. Oh, Calamity Ganon's at the castle and he made the whole world fucked. Go defeat him. Like, that's it. The story in Pokemon Arceus is, Arceus literally sent you back in time to do something. And you're helping the Galaxy team do things, and there's a bunch of ancestors of characters from the other games. But you're sent back in time by God to fucking go on a mission and do things. It's a better... that sounds terrible. Like, it doesn't actually sound like it's better, but... maybe it's not better then. But, like, there's... you can... it's just the way that it feels more like those other games, like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. I don't have to. I could just walk away from you. Like, is it law? Like, will 11-year-old Gold be arrested or something if he doesn't battle you? Okay, whatever. Excuse me. Like, well, the missions, the side quests in that game are just, oh, go catch this Pokemon, oh, find this, oh, like, they're not that great. But again, it's for kids. What I was gonna say was before, yeah, I said that, a more adult Zelda game, but same with Pokemon. I want to be able to play as a grown man and not a child, and fully customize them, and join the team, the evil team, or the fucking thieving team, like, just role-playing, like, so I can play as, I don't want to play as a bad person, I don't want to fucking steal from people. Well, I mean, if I can steal from, if I can be a Robin Hood person, but not with a bow and arrow. He said, that's strange, I won before. Okay, well. Go for a little bit longer up here, and then I will, okay, here, I really need to catch some Pokemon. I might be too overpowered to fucking catch a goddamn Pokemon. And Pokeball, come on. Catch it. Yay. I don't really have a nickname for her, unless Gold Adventures. Oh, there we go. I don't think he has a Caterpie. Caterpie, the worm Pokemon. For protection, it releases a horrible stench from the antenna on its head to drive away enemies. I think in the old, Let's Play, I might have done the height and weight, like I might have done, like said those, but not now. Oh, oh wait, did I read Pokédex entries in the first episode and just upload it and not edit it with the Pokédex voice? I still haven't uploaded episode 2, I still haven't finished editing it. I don't think there's any Caterpie in here or anything. It's not that Gold nicknamed anything. Exploitaro and stuff, like, I get an Apom, I'll get a frickin' Polytoad, Sunflora, Sudowoodo, yeah, Togepi, so I will, wait, call him Eggy? No, Togetaro. So it was Eggy and then Togabo. Wait, why does it say Eggy when the Pichu says egg? Okay, well, whatever. Don't need to name Kataro? Yeah, why don't I just not? Ataro is the Apom. I'll just call her Kataro. Oh, that's way better. Before I was leaning into the little screen, like on the right there, to name it, I don't know, to name the last thing that I named. Oh no, to name Silver, which is the last thing that I named, but a person. Oh, I'm not gonna name it Caterpie. What am I doing? I almost named it Caterpie. Kataro. Atar, yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my Caterpie down here, and I'm going to heal her, and then I'm probably gonna end the video, or end the Twitch stream, and both, because it's both. Okay, in a minute, I'll exit the fucking place, and then end the video, end the stream, like I said. Okay, whatever. Alright, so if you like the video, hit like. If you really like it, then subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, or donate on Odysee. If you want to, any of those, whatever. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, and donate on Odysee if you want to. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. And that was all she wrote.